Hi everybody and welcome to Crafted by Norma. I've got two of my envelope junk journals to skip through today for you to have a look at. Both of them I really like, although they're a bit on the tubby side, as you might be able to see with all the bits of ephemera that I've put in. But do hope you like the flip through. They will be available in my Etsy shop as of today. As I've also got there some lucky bags of the ephemera that I make on offer at the same time. So hope you enjoy this flip through. So first off, I've just got a little booklet here with a magnetic holder, just so you can just put some journaling behind. Some papers, my coffee stained papers, which I like to do by staining. Some music papers, a little greased bag, I believe they're called baguette bags. I've got one of those, and again you can just hide one or two bits and pieces in there. So that's full, ready for your journaling. I've got one of my little notebooks, which is approximately 2 inches by 3 inches in length. Some of them I've put just plain paper in, and some I've made with the coffee stain paper. And then we've got a tag there, which I'm just going to use a stencil to put some honeycomb inks on, and then just a card, population card, a census card for in there. And on this one I've sort of themed it on bugs and insects. Okay, moving on, I've got in here just 2 side pocket slits there. That's an original bank credit paying in slip, a little mini postcard, and a little tag there that I've just gone and made just to slot in there. Obviously there's loads of room there for you to put your own journaling bits in. Again, I've gone and put a little postcard there for photos, and another little slip in there, so you've got 2 pockets there for your ephemera and your notes, etc, to go in there. And then turning over again, we've got a side pocket there with just a little tag. This one's made out of a playing card, and I've gone and used some tissue from a what do you call it? A pattern. A vintage pattern. So the paper, the vintage tissue has gone that sort of dark colour, which I quite like. And just some paper at the back there so you can put notes on. A little tiny mini envelope. Teeny tiny mini envelope there. A ticket, an authentic ticket. And then we've got one of the paper cards where you've got a little pocket there, and you've also got a, oops, if I can get my finger in there, a little pocket there. And I've sewn that on the sewing machine. Not the best of sewers, I will admit, but I've had a go. That slots in there. We'll put those back in there for the time being, put them in a better way. Again, I've gone and hand sewn some more papers in there, this time with a different paper bag. And a little card there for a photo. Some plain papers in there. Again, the bag there, and I've put another little note there for you to write on. Some coffee stained music score, and some papers there again. On this one I've gone and done the belly flap, and with the belly flap here I've gone and done it so it's movable, so that can slide up and down there to go wherever you want it to be. A postcard with black card on the back for your photos, a vintage postcard, and a telegram, a Union Western telegram, just on the back there to do any writing that you want. Just move that up there. Then going on to the next page, we've got just 2 triangle corner pieces that we've gone and put on there. and just a nest and eggs little card there for you to put some journaling in. Another card, that's a stamp that I've got, which is quite pretty, which is the bird in the nest and some writing. And I've also put some coffee stain paper at the back there for you to journal on. Oops, slide that into there. And then don't even know where I got this from, but it's all about cotton spools, etc, etc. So, as I said, I'm not sure where I even got that from. On this one, I've actually gone and put an envelope, and I've put a card on there which can hold and slot in. So you can open that out, and it is an actual envelope that I've stuck down. And then on this side here, you've got a black piece of card. And on this one, which I've done a video on how to make these little pockets, which I got from a copy of one from a friend in America that sent me some happy post. So I decided to make some myself, and I've just slotted that into the envelope there. Just gives it a bit of bulk. And then on here I've gone and put another corner pocket there, and a really large postcard and some creamy colour paper, and I've printed on there one of the All Create stamps and highlighted it and painted it, which I think's quite nice. And then here again we've got a little hidey pocket there with some black card in. It just slots into there like so. So that folds over and that folds over. And then here on the very back page, if I take these out, we've again got the little side triangle pockets, and again I've tried to colour match. This is one of the cone pockets that I've gone and made. A little butterfly there, a little bird card that slots in. I love the image of this, I really do. I think it's ever so pretty. You can just make out the bee on the flower there. And then a postcard, just a single postcard. And then the back page there, you can see where I've hand stitched those papers in. So not really sure what I'm going to call this one at the moment, to be honest. But as I say, that's going to go into my Etsy shop at the end of today. Now the next one, which I absolutely adore, and I'm going to call this Journey. I think it's quite obvious because I've actually put a little label thing on the top there on this one, and you can see there's a keyhole there printed on the paper. But I like the colours on this particular journal. So again, on here I've got a little tiny book, and instead of having the metallic clip, I've just gone and done it with a ribbon, which ties up. And then I've also left room now for a pocket at the back, so that can slide in there quite easy. And again, this is one of the cone pockets that I make just out of a square piece of card. There we go. And again, I've got the theme of this one really is butterflies and bugs again. So that's another little tag, just slots in there, and that I just quite like the flower on that one. So that just tags in the back there. Again, I've hand stitched some papers in. So this is coffee stained papers, a music score, a little bag again, like in the other journal. Some plain papers there, more coffee stained, and then onto this page. And again, I love the colours on this one, so I'm just going to pull these out. So the same as the other belly flap in the middle. This one slides up and down again, as you can see in my other videos how to make my envelope journals. And then this one, which I adore, which was made from tissue paper, a serviette that somebody sent me as in a swap. I've got it here. Oh, I've got the remnants of it. That's here. You just can see I've been pulling them out and utilising the flowers as such. But I quite like the way that's turned out. And then on the back I've just left it with the plain brown paper. That just slots in there. And then a lady who comes to my workshops made some beautiful paper cards using leaf from the autumn and I've made those into little envelopes. So thank you, Ruth, for the paper, much appreciated. So that's that page. Then turning over, we've got a little corner piece there, and I've put a little bug on there. A postcard. I think that's one of the graphic 45s. A playing card again, which I've just put some paper on, butterfly on. The tissue paper from the pattern book. I did a load of those all in one go. And then this one, using the papers, I've put in a side pocket there on this one to put photos in. And then just two small black tags. Again, this paper here is off the tissue paper that I've just shown you, and then a die of a leaf just put on there, and some book paper on the back there. So I just love the colours on these. And then if we flip this over, we have got a middle page with a centre pocket there, and in here I've just gone and put a card, which I believe is La Blanche postcard. It's not going to go up there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. A handmade envelope, and just a piece of index card to pop into there. And then on this side, very, very similar to the other one, which is off and again, I just love the image on this. And I'm not really a flowery person, but I do like the image. Little ladybird there. Just like the colours. And that's just from craft card. That slots in. And then again, one of these little booklets with space there to put black card in. And the same there. And I've just slotted that over there. Quite like that because all the sort of colours quite match. So flipping that one over onto the next set. And here we've continued the theme with the key, which is on the front of the book. And this one is a children's card game, which is obviously the jam one. Got it upside down. Another La Blanche postcard. On this side I've put one of my little black books. Again, this time I've gone and used coffee stained paper. And they're part again of my Lucky Dip ephemera postcard, and just a simple little notebook there with papers from an old diary that was never used. Pop those in there. And then with this one, I thought I'd change it, and I've flipped this one up. So on here you've got a black card, and I've just stuck that little tag there because you can, if you want to, tag things in if you want to put anything extra in there. And then here on this side I've gone and put just the tag there. This tag moves to keep things in place if you want it to. Just matches that one that's on there. A library card and a paying in bank slip, an original one. Just slots in there like so. Ooh, there we go. that just slides across like that. So that's just slightly different to my norm. And then, excuse me, on this one I've gone and made a black pocket. Again, you can just slip things in like so. A little paper clip, and then one of the book page pockets that I make that just slides in there quite nice. That slots into there, and then that can slot into there as well. Some more hand sewn pages in there, which matches the ones that's in the front of the book. And then on the last page, just a little diamond shape quarter size there with the butterfly. One of my large postcards made on craft paper, and again using the images of All Create stamps on there, which I believe is Tracy Evans's stamps, which Tracy does amazing things. And then just a little black card just to slot in there so you don't lose the image on the large tag. And then on the back just a picture of a face and inspire. So again, that one's going to be going on to my Etsy shop sometime today. So I hope you do like the flip throughs. Please do visit the Etsy shop so you can get the journals and also my lucky bags of ephemera. And hope you do like Crafted by Norma. Please do find me on Facebook, Instagram, and also my webpage, and obviously my YouTube channels. Thanks again. Please feel free to subscribe and give me a like. Thanks very much from Crafted by Norma. Speak to you soon. Bye.